Thank you, Tom Neuerberg, with the 26-second intro, and Jerry Riggs with the 28-second intro. Together, 54 seconds, less than a minute, 2 intros. That's how you do it. In and out, quick. Maybe I'll do an episode where we play short songs, and then you have to choose your favorite short song, and then your intro has to be, you have to try to make your intro as short as possible. Aaron Kahn, take a seat. You won't be able to do it. All right, you know that's a joke.
Hey, you've probably not heard my voice in a while. It's Mike Bagford out in Urbana, Ohio. Sorry I haven't been doing any songs for the Patreon pick episodes here lately. Just been kind of busy with parenting and working, and to prove Pat's point, I went on a vacation a couple of weeks ago with friends from Utah, and we went drinking in Cincinnati, so Pat can do his Barney Gumble voice as usual. I have an inspired pick. This is Fool Yourself by Little Feat from the Dixie Chicken album. It's a pretty good song, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's nice to be back on here, and I hope you get better, Fila. Thanks.
Aw, thank you, Michael. Fool Yourself by Little Feat from the Dixie Chicken album. All right, good one. Good one. Love it. Hey, we're in Cincinnati drinking with people from Utah. All right. I did the best I could with that. What's next? Who's this? Who's this guy talking? Let me tell you something. Here comes a guy named Rob McKinnon. And he's going to play a song by a band called The Jitters. I don't know anything about them. Let's listen up. Lisa's got a list of songs. I have some of her songs here. Some I will have to just play from the iTunes Music Store. But we got you covered. Willy-nilly. And with no futzing around.
Oh, God. Okay, Grandpa.
All right. Yeah. Haim's good. And they should have a new album out this year then, because it's been 3 years. So that's what I'm thinking.
There you go.
They're going to open for Taylor Swift on the stadium tour.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Especially when they're out here. Rita has tickets. She said her and her friends have 5 tickets, but that I'm going to be able to use one of those tickets. That's what they keep are they going to go back on their word?
Are they yanking your chain?
They might be yanking my chain. Don't futz with it, people.
Yeah. I would say 14, 13 years old. I was all about this band. It is the Thompson Twins.
All right, now hold on. You take your time now while I look this up.
Okay, the
keep
Thompson
going.
Twins.
All right.
The song is called We Are Detective. And it was the album I had that it was on was called Sidekick. That came out in 83. And I know it was on something else, but my version was on Sidekick. And I absolutely loved this band. It was insane how much I liked them.
And the singer, is it Thomas Bailey?
Tom Bailey.
Tom Bailey. I feel like, was he on our friend John Lamoureux's podcast? Was he a guest on The Hustle? I feel like he might have been.
John Lamoureux has a podcast?
Yeah, I think he might have been on John's podcast, but I don't.
That's his wheelhouse.
It is his wheelhouse. I got to look it up. Here we go. I just texted John Lamoureux to get confirmation on that because I don't want to give misinformation, although I'm not going to edit it out.
There you go.
Ah, damn it.
What?
He said, no, I wish.
Oh.
Damn.
Too bad.
I'm recording and said that he was.
Oh my God, you are so old right now. What are you doing?
What? Because I'm texting with one finger?
Yeah, and saying it as you're texting.
Yeah, because I want to get this on the show. Damn, I'm recording and they said he was. And then I'm going to type, fuck.
Speaking of pronunciations, so saw Murray last night, right? The MC pronounced his name wrong.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if Murray caught it, but I was like, the hell is wrong
How bad was it? It was like, please welcome asshole. Was it that bad?
Murray is not an asshole.
Please welcome dickhead.
He's not a dickhead either. Stop. He said...
You may know him best as Cockbone.
Oh my God.
Please welcome Jerkface.
Are you done?
I'm done. Siegel will hear all this. Murray will never listen.
You know, I always say, "Hey Murray, listen to this. It's my episode."
Nope.
He's like, "I'll listen to it when I'm in the car, when I'm,
Sometimes he
out and about."
listens and he'll say, "Oh, that was you and Schmitty are really funny," or whatever.
Well, now we'll know if he listens because he'll be like, hey.
That's right. He'll go, "Hey, Jagbone," and I'll go, "No, that's your name."
Oh my God.
All right.
But the guy called him, okay, so it's Valeriano, and he said,
Mr. Zoffreys.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shut up. Because I'm trying to say it as he said
Okay,
it.
I'm going to be quiet.
Valeriano.
It's not terrible.
It's enough. If you know it, it was wrong. And it should not have been wrong.
I get it.
Especially if he was one of the last ones going up.
So here's my story. This is about introductions, and I've told this before. One time when I was doing stand up, the MC's like, well, "What's your intro? Have you done TV? Have you done any? What do you want me to say?" I'm like, "Just get my name right. Just here's your feature act, Pat Francis. But then you want me to add anything? Comedy, clubs and colleges, or have you Jay Leno?" I'm like, "Well, I haven't been on Jay Leno, so no, don't say that." I go, just say, "Please welcome your feature act, Pat Francis."
Yeah, straightforward, man.
He finishes his act. He's bringing me up. He added some bullshit credits that weren't my credits. I'm like, Jesus Christ! When you say fake credits,
It's on you.
You build, and then you build the audience up to think, "Oh, this guy's been on all these shows," and then anyway. And then to top it off, he goes, "Please welcome Frank Kirkpatrick."
The fuck what?
Frank Kirkpatrick. Instead of Pat Francis. Frank Kirkpatrick.
The hell?
It's not, look, I'm not going to say it's not even close because Patrick's in there and Frank, Francis,
No.
but it's not even close.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the first 5 minutes was making fun of him doing, like, I think I probably said I wasn't on the shows. My name's not even Frank Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, fucking
But
nail him to the
man,
wall for
what the fuck? What a mess. That's just a mess.
Wow. And I was mad about Valeriano.
I know.
Did you get? I'm sensing a change in your look, Pat. Did you get a haircut?
I got a facelift. No, I got I did get a haircut. It's funny you should bring that up, Dave. I got it yesterday. I have a little bit of a funny story about that. I hope it's funny. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's sad.
It's always a crapshoot.
When I get my haircut now, what I do is I get a shower and I fix my hair the way I would normally wear it, even though it's longer, and that's why I need a haircut. I walk in to the place ready to go. I say, "This is how I wear my hair. Let's just shape it up. That's all I want." So I go to this place, Floyd's. I'm going to give them a shout out, even though this story might break bad. So I go in like that, and it's a new person every time. Sometimes I get the same person, but yesterday I was under the gun. I had to take who I could get. So I walk in, I sit down, and new guy, James. I said, "James, this is how I wear my hair." I said, "This is where I part it. This is how I wear it."
Do you have product in it?
No product.
Okay, yeah.
No product. I'll tell you why. No product when I get it cut, because I like to get my hair cut dry.
Yes.
Whenever they wet it and cut it and then they dry it, it's like, what happened? What is that?
Right.
I don't want to be surprised. So I said, "Look, they usually do a 6 around the sides and in the back, and then we just shape up the top, make it shorter, but this is how I wear it." And he goes, "Okay, let me wet it for you." I go, whoa, James, I like my hair cut dry.
Right. No, sir.
And then he says, I'm going to tell you sarcastically, he says, "Oh, I can cut it dry." I said, "Okay."
Can you?
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you, James, doing your job. So it was a little calicky on this side, just like a little, I don't know what, it was weird on this side. He goes, "I'm going to wet it all down though. And then I'm going to dry it. And then I'm going to cut it." He goes, "So I will be cutting it dry." So I said, "Okay." I agreed to that. So he wets it down, then he dries it, Then he cuts it.
It's good that there's a negotiation.
And
That's what
then
I
he
like
says,
with my
so then he
haircut.
cuts, he does the 6, trims up the old man eyebrows, does all the things.
Yeah.
So then turns me around. What do you think? Now, at this point, he's parted it on the other side.
Oh, no.
He parted it on the wrong side. So I go, oh, James, I go, the only thing is I don't part my hair on that side. I part it on this side. He goes, are you sure? Yeah, it's my fucking head. I'm pretty sure I know where I parted. So I just said, I go, yeah, James. I go, that when I came in and it was dry, that's where it was parted. And then here's what you never want to hear come out of the hairdresser's mouth. He says, I'm going to have to comp you this haircut today.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I said,
it doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look bad, Kate, but before I left, I go, look, I need you to cut it a little bit more so it favors this side. And
Right.
and then when I came home, it was kind of a disaster. And I said to Pilar, I go, look, I'm gonna go in the bathroom, I'm gonna wet it, I'm gonna do everything I do, and we'll see how it looks. So yeah, so I'm fine with it. But it was free.
Right.
And before I had a job and I would see people every day, I wouldn't have even cared. I would have said, whatever. It's going to grow back in a week. No one's going to see it but my wife and kid. But yeah, just that phrase, I'm going to have to comp this haircut, was like, what? Like he didn't say, oh, okay, I can fix it. Let me fix it up. Might be a little shorter than you wanted it, but let me try to. No, none of that. I can't explain Michelle. She's great. So she'll definitely be on here. But I tell people, like, my favorite people in the store, I don't even care. I just say it. My 3 favorite people, Tammy, Michelle, and Ash.
Oh, man.
And then my wife says, no guys. I'm like, just the girls. No, I like the guys.
Who are your top 3?
My top 3 guys? You know what? That's the thing. I don't, the guys are all here. They're all the same to me.
Yeah.
I've always been more of a drawn to friendships with women.
Yeah.
I've tons of guy friends, tons. Hang out all the time. But I don't know, in a situation like this, when I'm making new friends, I always feel like I gravitate towards the women. And my wife gravitates towards guys. So it's just what you like to do. You know what I mean? But no, I love that. I love the guys. I love Lucas. I love Carlos. I love Julian. I love Francisco.
yeah.
I like all the guys.
Everybody is just so great.
Everyone's
You just
so great.
can't- I'm sorry I said top 3 because I'm like, everybody is just.
Yeah, but I do have a top 3.
Did you just name them?
I threw it down. No, I threw it down. It's you and Ash and Michelle. So then there's going to be a slot. I got to fill that
We're
slot.
the ones that talk the most.
Maybe
Have you
that's
noticed
it.
that?
Maybe
I think
that's
we
it.
just talk a lot.
So yesterday at work, when you're stocking shelves and stuff, you load everything up on something called a flat, right?
Yes.
Flatbed.
Yes.
It's got like a little shelf underneath, and it's got a top. It's got 4 wheels, and you load everything up, and you wheel it out on the floor, and you do your thing. So yesterday, I'm working the frozen foods, and I take a box off the flat, and I walk to where I'm going to put it in the freezer section, and I turn around, and my flat's gone. It's gone. Like, and it was instantaneous. Like, I just, because this thing I was loading up only needed a few things. I was like, boom, boom, boom. I turn around, I'm like, all right. There's some shenanigans going on. So I like walk to where it was, and I walk around the corner. It's not there, and I walk to another aisle, and then it's in that aisle.
Where was it?
It was just in another aisle. It was like in Haba. It was like down, or it was in Haba and coffee section. So Bob was in Haba, and he goes, Pat, is someone pranking you? I go, yeah, they are. And they got me. And so then I'm trying to figure out who it is. The other Patrick, he was working in the box. So he was right there. So I thought maybe it was him. And I was just looking around. Carlos wasn't there.
I was going to say, was Carlos there?
Wasn't Carlos there? So I have no idea who did it. I have no idea. So I'm just like, all right. Maybe they'll say who it was later.
Yeah.
And then later the person said, hey, did you find your Did you find your flat? And I told this person, I said, you would be the last person ever that I would think would have done this.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Was it a male or female?
Female.
Female. What the heck?
Yeah. Like the bottom of my list. I would never think that this would be her.
Ashley.
Myrna.
No. Myrna. Oh,
It was Myrna.
no. Myrna plays pranks all the time.
She got me.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad.
Yeah. And then I said, I told Bob, I go, I found out who it was because he knew, because he saw.
Yeah.
And then Bob goes, Myrna's quite the mischief maker. Yeah, that would be the old timey way that Bob would put it.
Gosh.
But that's just some of the fun we have at work, folks. People listening out there, I just was painting a picture of some fun that we had. Tammy, what is your next song?
Go easy.
So, a couple stories real quick. I told you this one yesterday, but this was kind of wild. Pilar and I were at Target the other night. Target closes at 10. I think we went over there at 9:30 to grab some stuff. So Rita wanted two things. They were two like cosmetic things. One was like cream, hand cream, and one was some type of I don't know, eyelash mousse or something. I don't know what it was. I couldn't find it. So Pilar's checking out, and I said, I'm going to walk over to that register and ask that girl that works here if she can tell me where this eyelash thing is. So I go over there, and I'm talking to her, and I'm showing her a picture of it, and I'm asking her if she knows where it is. And the guy working the register at Target stops what he's doing. He turns to me, and he says, "Are you Pat Francis?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Huh?" And he goes, "Are you Pat Francis?" And I go, "Yes." He goes, "I knew it. I heard the voice." He has a mask on too. He goes, "I heard it. I heard you." He goes, "I heard you. I heard the voice, and I knew it was you." He goes, I listen to your podcast every week."
Was it a Power Ranger mask?
So no, it's just it's surgical mask.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
For COVID protection still.
So he had COVID and he didn't want to get you sick.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I was like, so I go, thank you so much. And I go, "What's your name?" And he said, "Kurt." I go, "Nice to meet you, Kurt." So at that point, Pilar, because my voice is loud, she only hears me say, "Hey, Kurt, what's your name?" "Kurt." "Oh, nice to meet you, Kurt." So I walk over to Pilar and she goes, "Do you have to talk to everyone?" I go, "What?" She goes, "Do you have to be nice and get everyone's name and talk to everyone?" I go, No. I go, didn't you hear what he said?" And she goes, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." And then I told her that he recognized me from my podcast. And then she was like, "Oh, all right, that is pretty cool." So I got
Nice.
it. I got it on my side. So, but yeah, that never happened. That was really wild. So now, because now if people say, "Do you ever get recognized for your podcast?" I go, "Fucking yeah, I do all the time." There's a guy I work with, Hector. He's 29. He was in the Navy for 9 years. Great guy. Nice kid.
Tattoos?
He does. He has his brother and sister's name on his arms.
I think it's required when you're in the military.
It must be.
Yeah, pretty sure.
So one night, his car wasn't working. And I said, "Where do you live?" And he told me where he lives. He lives 4 minutes from our house. I said, "Well, if your car's not working tomorrow and you need a ride to work, you need a ride home, Rita and I will take you, no problem." He goes, "Okay." So the next day he texts me. He does need a ride. So take him to work. And then on the way home from work, Rita wants to be dropped off first before I take him home, which is fine because then he can see how close we live. Because he's one of these people that's like, "Thank you so much. I hope this isn't putting you out." You know what I mean? And I'm like, if someone wants a favor, I do a favor. It's not a big deal.
I mean, you're still charging them the same for gas. So it's like,
no, this is the thing. Now, this is the thing. So I had to take him and bring him home, like, I don't know, like 2.5 times, whatever it was. So now he's trying to pay me for gas.
Yeah.
Even though he knows he lives 4 minutes. It's not inconvenient. It's no big deal. He gave Rita $20 and I go, "Give me that." I gave it back to him. He tried to give it to her again. Gave it back to him. Tried to give it to me. I'm like, "No, I don't want your $20. I go, he goes, "You did me a favor." I go, "No." I go, "I did you a favor. Favor doesn't require monetary payment." I go, "The only way a favor requires money is if your favor is, can you lend me $20? I said, "So please, you don't have to give me any money." So today, I'm working with him today. And he comes up to me. He calls me sir because it's a military thing. And I'm older than him by 30 years. He goes, "Sir, do you like red velvet cake?" And I don't like red velvet cake. As a matter of fact, I hate red velvet cake. I got so sick of red velvet cake because remember when every red velvet cake was everywhere? Everyone had red velvet cupcakes. It was like it. All of a sudden, I had never seen it before in my life, and all of a sudden, red velvet cake was like the thing, and I got sick of it.
Yeah.
So he goes, "Do you like red velvet cake?" And I'm like, "No, I fucking hate it." I go, "I can't stand it. I got so sick of it." I'm just going on and on about it, and then he goes, "I made you a red velvet cake." I was like, "No!" I go, "Where are you kidding me?" He goes, "No, it's up in the break room." I go, "Okay." I go, "Well, I will eat some of it." I go, "But I'm going to let the crew eat some of it too." And he goes, "Okay, but you don't. I don't believe that you're going to eat it." I go, "I will eat it. I ate 2 pieces of it." But it was just so funny to me.
So that's why your lips are pink.
Yeah, it's so
Okay.
funny to me because like
That makes a lot more sense.
if he would have just said, "Sir, I made you a red velvet cake," I would have said, "Oh, awesome. Thank you so much." But he didn't do that. He said, "Do you like red velvet cake?" And I do not. So, and I just, as I'm saying it, I'm like, why is he looking so sad?
Because you didn't ask a clarifying question. Why are you asking me if
Yeah.
I like
Before
red
I should,
velvet
okay,
cake?
it's my fault. Before
Yeah.
I left tonight, he goes, "Sir, do you like cheesecake?" I'm like, "I love cheesecake." He's like, "What kind of cheesecake?" I go, I don't know, cherry cheesecake, whatever. He's like, "All right. So I guess I'm going to get a fucking cheesecake tomorrow."
So was he like a cook in the Navy or
He
something?
says he'll know, but he likes to bake, he said.
All right.
So I guess I'm going to get a cheesecake tomorrow. Here's what I can recall in my head when the first time I saw Michelle. It's very loud in a part of the store for just no reason. And I'm like,
Look at
what's
that crazy person
yeah, like crazy. Who's that crazy person stocking
That's-
bread?
screaming.
Who's that? So I looked at so I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I look around.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
because the store's small. Like you can walk all around the store.
You can
leave-
see the other
You
side
can
of the
see
store.
the other side. You can leave your post and walk somewhere and then go back, and no one's going to see you or say anything. So I like looked and I'm like, and you were like just loud and laughing and crazy and funny and I was like, it was one of those moments where I'm like, all right, I don't know who that is, but I need to get over there and I need to be a part of this thing that's happening because this is where the fun is going to be. And then, but I don't even know when we started to interact. I don't even know. Like a lot of people, I'm like, it was this day, I did this, we did this day, but I don't, with you and me, I don't even know when it was.
Some like the most most important, the closest people in my life. I don't remember the first day we started to
So
interact. I
strange.
never do.
Yeah.
I never do. Like the closest people in my life. I was like, what's that one? You usually know the first day, the first interaction. I don't remember. I never do with any of them.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
Me neither.
All I know is when I go to work,
Yeah.
if you're there,
Oh,
it's going to be fun.
and vice versa because I'm not, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I am not that fun compared to who I am across from right now. I am not as fun.
No, but you are. No, and I just said
I do
no.
love-
That's true. No, what I meant to say was
It's true, though.
you are a different energy. You are not like any person I have ever met in my life.
Oh no, Pat, that is really, really no.
it's-
You too, though. You too. And it's always silly goose time.
It's because
And
I
I
just like to
love
be
that.
silly because
Me
I just want
too.
the day to go by. Like
Well,
Michelle might just.
you don't want it to leave, but you want
No,
it
I
to
wanted
be
to go.
fun.
I want the day to go fast.
What?
I wanted
Always?
it to seem like we haven't been working.
Oh yeah.
I want it to be like almost like it's not work.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just
That it's fun.
I'm a
awesome.
spaceship superstar.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say
with a laser beam. All right, now
with a title like that.
now this happens sometimes. With all the songs in the world that you could choose, 2 people pick that song.
Whoa.
So I'm going to play the intro. I'm not going to play the song again, but I will play the other guy's intro for the same song. Isn't that weird? There's a
wow.
million songs. Like maybe someone would pick Space Oddity by David Bowie. Maybe 2 people could do that. But this is such Spaceship Superstar.
That's so specific.
so specific.
I've never heard this song, but I like it.
Yeah, we never heard the song before, but
You haven't either?
on the laser beam.
I like that with the laser beam. No, what does he say? Spaceship.
I'm a spaceship superstar.
Excuse me. How does one know that they are a spaceship Superstar.
I guess you can call yourself anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm a frozen pioneer,
Yeah.
register queen,
Oh,
working the bread.
that's your stripper name.
That's my
Register Queen.
register queen.
Telling facts about space. You know what? I was gonna research 3 facts about space,
And you didn't.
and then I didn't do the research.
That's not like you to not be prepared.
But Einstein's theory of relativity is real, guys.
All right. Good to know.
Some very old dudes made
No.
sure of that. No, and then also some very young dudes and dudettes and just
Chicks.
everyone. Yeah.
Keep them in the kitchen.
Wow.
Hey, Einstein needs a sandwich. Could one of the ladies prepare it?
Hey y'all, it's Beth Kimmett. My choice for this episode is the song Planets of the Universe from Stevie Nicks' 2001 album Trouble in Shangri-La. This song is crazy because the words make me want to swallow rocks, but the melody makes me want to shake my ass. It is literally one of the saddest songs I've ever heard with one of the catchiest beats. So I hope y'all like it as much as I do.
Yeah, the submissions
Thus
are good.
far, these are really great choices.
Is this spacey?
I don't know about this one.
I just snorted cocaine.
Well, give me some. Oh, no, I'm on Molly.
No, we have to work.
He won't even have one beer. Are these are the cows from the cowbells.
These are the cows.
Stop putting rocks in their ass.
This is a long intro.
I don't mind a long intro, though. Oh.
All right, you were just at a music festival. Tell me about it. What was it called?
It was called EDC.
EDC. What does that stand for?
Electric
Dance.
Dance Carnival.
Electric Dance Carnival.
Yeah.
And this is like a multiple day affair.
3-day affair in used to be
Sin
LA.
City?
Now Sin City.
Sin City.
In like the desert.
And how much fun was that?
Oh, it was unreal. I love the fact that it's, yes, about the music, but also just about like people like letting go, no judgment, and just like group love.
You're a little bit of a hippie.
I'm very, yeah.
You're like a little hippie.
I'm a little hippie. My
But,
dad's very hippie.
not in a bad way. In a good way.
It could be a little
Like anything.
I don't take showers often. No.
Anything that's too much is not good. But you embrace
What do they call them? Crunchy?
crunchy granola.
I'm a bit.
You embrace the hippiness,
I love the hippy dippy feels.
but not enough to camp. You did stay in a hotel.
Yes. Yes. But I'm down to camp.
Yeah, but you need to get a good night's sleep when you're dancing.
Oh,
and-
yeah. No. I needed sleep.
there
And
were
shut eye.
there were some things taken to get in the mood.
It helped. Okay, here's the thing. It is from 5 p.m. to about 6 a.m.
Every day for 3 days.
every single day. Friday,
And
Saturday,
why don't they
Sunday.
start at 6 a.m. and go to 5 p.m.? Then we go have a nice meal, maybe red wine.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
We get home, we read the paper, and we watch the news.
you
and we
get to
a good night's
sleep.
sleep.
You get a good night's sleep.
So it goes 5 p.m. until
and
6.
some people, depending on how much, because I partied, but I didn't party.
Yeah.
Like some people, they will continue on until the next day. So it's like 3 days.
So they'll go
of
24/7. Balls out is
which
what I call
do
it.
not. That's balls to the wall.
That's balls to the wall. That's crazy. But you
too
need a little
much.
bit of a rest.
Okay, by the end of it, you're like leaving, you're seeing the sun rise, and it's a bit trippy.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, it feels wrong. I spoke to another coworker about this because he used to do that too. And he was like, it just feels wrong when you like see the sun rise. You're like, oh no, you feel like a vampire. A little bit of vampire energy.
This is funny. This kind of poured over into into our home the other night because Thursday night. Well, not Thursday night. Wednesday. 'cause
Yes.
You guys didn't leave our house till 3 a.m.
3 a.m. and then others. There were about
Stayed-
4 other
stayed till
coworkers.
6 a.m..
6 a.m. And you didn't even know that. This was at his house.
No, I went to bed. I'm like, yeah, lock up when you leave.
You're like,
They stayed till 6 a.m.
they stayed till 6. I don't know how they did it. And then our other
I don't
coworker
either.
had to go to work.
Had to go to work.
He didn't sleep for about 24 and so often.
That's crazy.
hours, or
That's
so
crazy.
Ah,
All right.
But
This
to be-
sometimes we get an intro that is so short that you need to tell about it. So this next intro comes from Michael Bagford. It's 8 seconds long.
I have a song.
I know. Oh, was that? Do it again. The quick intro.
I have a song.
This might be the most focused I've ever seen you.
Is it real? Wait, what?
You're really like you're focused. You're in it. Have you done improv before? Did you ever take like an improv
Wait,
class?
really? I feel like I was. Am I focused?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No.
You've
No,
never taken
I'm
improv?
I'm too nervous.
That's crazy to me.
I don't know
not
if I
nervous at all.
have it.
Well, yeah, that's why you take a class and try it and see how you are at
I'll
it.
be like, do.
What if we take an improv class together?
Okay, I'm down. If you do it, I will do it. Let's take a survey. No,
Let's take a survey. Who thinks we should take an improv class?
no, I'm actually
together?
very down.
When we get into the improv class,
But I would be
here's what we have to do though.
Okay.
We're actually going to be improving as we get into improv class because we're going to pretend like we don't know each other.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Okay, the whole time?
No, just for like definitely for the first week, maybe for the second week.
Okay.
And then we're going to make those people think that we became friends in the
There?
improv class. Yes.
No, but we have to be like exaggerative. I've never seen you in my life like that.
Michelle, now that's an interesting name. I don't think I know any Michelles. I've
never heard of
do
that
you
name
live in this state or did you travel from out of state for this class?
What is live?
That's a little taste of what you'll get when we're and then like after the second week, we'll start to do scenes together and people will
Okay.
go like, you guys are fucking great. It's like you've known each other for
so natural for 6 months.
For 6 months, 6 to 8 months. It seems like you've known each other.
Like, so
you guys have
specific.
never worked together.
And 8 days.
You've never worked meat together.
No, only deli meat.
You've never stacked apples.
No.
Then they'll go on our social
Surprisingly.
media and they'll go, look what I found.
Look at this.
These guys went to a fucking movie together. They went to a midnight movie together and they fucking come here and they want to pretend like they don't know each other. And then they try to kill us.
And then we go like this improv class.
We just go scene.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
they discover that we know each other,
And then we
go,
kill them all.
Scene. Yes,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
done.
No, what's the Barry?
Barry, yeah.
Have
it's
you
Betty.
seen that show?
Betty.
What? Betty?
Betty.
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 That's Betty bad?
Betty.
No.
Yeah, I've watched Barry. Did you watch the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, but
right.
I've seen, because it's kind of in that realm.
Yeah.
He wants to stop being a hitman.
Yeah, so he takes an acting class.
Takes an
We're
acting
different.
class.
We're not hitmen, but we're gonna kill
How do
people
you
after the
know
word.
that I'm not? No.
I don't. I
Yeah,
don't.
no, I'm not.
You want to hear?
I'm not that slick. Wait, am I really focused?
I believe you are.
Oh, well, because I care. At work, I don't care. No.
In my life, daily life, don't give a fuck. Here,
That's not true. There are spouts
right
of-
now, I care. You ready for an 8-second intro into a song called "Last Man in Space"?
I have a song.
Here we go. You like the B-52s?
Hell yeah! I actually saw them live.
I
once.
did too. So I saw them live.
I don't remember it. Somewhere in Echo Park.
I saw them at the Universal Amphitheater. Now, were they performing or were they just shopping?
No, they were
I saw them live once. They were at a Starbucks.
once just passing by. No, they were live. It was amazing. But
I saw them live too. It was the Pretenders opened for the B-52s at the Universal Amphitheater, which is no longer there.
Oh wow!
I know.
What
I
if
know.
I said I saw them dead instead of alive?
Again, we'll table that maybe at the improv class. We'll save that.
Yeah. I killed them. No.
I'm going to look into an improv class. Would you have time to take
I'm
an improv
so
class?
down. Yes.
You do it on the weekend.
Yes.
A morning class.
No, I'm so down.
All right.
But don't tease it with like, we're gonna do it, and then do the Hollywood thing, and we're not doing it. We're gonna do it.
We're never doing it.
Yes.
No, we're gonna do it.
I'm gonna get, because okay, our other coworker, I don't know if I could drop names, wants to take pole dancing class. I want all of the boys and all the girls of the store to go and take a pole dance.
One of our coworkers wants to take pole dancing.
Hell yeah. And I think you've named this person on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't want to, yeah.
Okay, we won't talk about it.
But you're going.
I'm going to take a pole dancing class.
Oh, and I'm filming it.
I don't think.
And we're going to put it on your website. Oh, no, this is happening.
I don't think I did.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not gonna do it.
Son of a
I
bitch.
don't want to do it. All right, here's an intro for the B-52s.
Hold on.
Anyone, when there's drums around, if I sit at the drums, I feel like I might have drum ability built in.
So instruments, you know some, no?
No, I don't play anything.
What? I feel like you know all of the instruments.
I
And you just don't know it.
I can name them if you show me pictures.
This is a guitar.
That's a piccolo.
I don't even know what that is.
Hey, you're fun.
So he does this thing
I don't.
of, hey, you're fun. And then
It's my character I only do for Michelle.
it's amazing. What is this character's name?
I don't even know.
It's Sean.
It's Sean.
And sorry for all the Seans out there. It's very specific. It's very Hollywood.
It
And then I try to tell him to do it with other people, and he's like, "Hey, she's crazy."
She's crazy. I'll do it for your. I'll do it for your live-in mate. But
once
it makes
I
him
leave-
uncomfortable.
wait.
He always says he's uncomfortable
Yeah,
with
he
it.
feels weird.
He feels weird when I do it.
In his anus.
But yeah, when you leave the store, he gets all my characters.
No,
then.
that's not fair.
Giving all the characters
No,
to him.
you're coming to my job, and then you're gonna.
I'll come there and meet you for lunch.
Okay. No, it's all the way in. We'll meet in the middle.
No. I'll come there and meet the people.
That's a song called "We'll Meet in the Middle."
Meet in the middle.
There must be a song. Wait, what is the I'll walk 400
Good miles
but
to
I
have
will
lunch with
not
Michelle today, and I will make her a sandwich. Okay.